Dumelang, Absheni, Nda, Goeienacht. I'm trying to think of all the languages to greet you guys in, because apparently, ngibulisi. But the thing is, you know what, guys, ne? I do greet you guys in my vlogs, ne? But the problem is, like, I have a specific intro that I have that I would like to greet you guys in, and I always forget it. So every time I make a mistake, I have to cut it out, and then it's just like, and then it seems like I don't like greeting, or I don't greet. But Sunny Punani, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Asanda Zondo. If you are new here, if you are a regular, if you're always here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you stay, I hope you love it here, and I hope you subscribe, because gumnandi like kaya, we're always having fun. It's a vibe. Yeah, I was looking for a savvy and I couldn't find it, so we are gonna have a glass of so cheers. A glass of water. It's a glass of water, holy water. And as you can see, my top understood the assignment. Why not? That's why I want you guys to see my top, because it says why not. I don't know, it's a vibes. So today, as you can see, we are in a different setup. I'm sitting on the bed, because I feel like we're all tired of the empty purple wall. We're tired of the purple wall, even though you can see a little bit of it the side, but we are tired of the purple wall. We want like a nice background. So kupa ling paging, kupa ling sponsoring, kupa ling surprising. Like literally, it's 50 days to my birthday, 50 something days to my birthday. Like, shock me, surprise me. Also, the girl said I went for wifey nails, because I'm trying to be someone's wife. If you're looking for a wife, I'm trying to be a wife, so I went for the wifey length. Maybe on my birthday or like mid-December, I'm gonna go for like bad beach nails. But anyway, today we have a story time, because you guys, okay, three of you, 1 2 3 of you, 3 guys, actually it's ladies, you guys asked for a story time. I'm guessing my vlogs bore you, surely. I'm joking. Actually, we all tired of vlogs, aren't we? Like, we all tired of vlogs. Shock me, we want something new, we want, you know, something nice, you know. Anyway, it's a story time, so let me have a sip. This is Chardonnay, guys. But it's a glass of water, you get me? It's Chardonnay. It was more nice when it was very cold, like it was ice cold. Now it's lukewarm. So the story time is about this chance. This guy tried to sell me to his uncle. Like, he tried to sell me, a hot babe like me. So this guy tried to sell me to his uncle. So I'm gonna start the story from the beginning, of course, like without a doubt. So I was at Pick n Pay, our local Pick n Pay that I like going to. Well, I don't like going to, but it's like closer and it's like more convenient. I was at Pick n Pay, you know, buying things for Christmas. I remember it was December 2017. Yeah. Okay, I don't remember, I'm not sure which year, but it was December. I went to buy things for Christmas. You know, Christmas things are a lot, and I was still a DDD at that time. I didn't know anything about Ubers or Taxify, and we didn't have like a local taxi in my area. It was just a mess, you know. It was just a mess. So I go out. When I go out, my shit was heavy as fuck. And I was just like, you know what? Intombi my clean, you know. I'm gonna and push through and get home with our Christmas groceries because we need it. And Christmas food, guys, you cannot shoot isadijo Christmas, right? So when I was trying to figure out like the easiest way for me to carry the plastics. So for me personally, I feel like when you put the plastic on your arm, it's like much easier because you can also have, like, it hurts my fingers more than it hurts me here, so I prefer putting it here. So I'm like, hi, you know what, 4 this side, 5 this side, let me go. And then this gent comes, he's like, oh, there's a cash crusaders. He worked at a cash crusaders. So beceda kushayisa, and he's like, hi bo sis, wasinda kangaka yini? And I was like, Christmas groceries, I guess. Angazi ufuna ukuthi ngithini, you know. And he's like, no, give me 5 minutes, sengiyashayisa vele manje ngizokuphathisa. In my mind I'm like, hi bo, uzongiphathisa? Hi, let me wait for him. I'm waiting for him. And I waited. I waited like 5 minutes on the dot, and he came. He took all of the plastics. I was like, sir, there's no need for you to take all the plastics. Just take like 8 of them, and I'll take, you know, let me bamba one. And he's like, no, it's fine. Indota, you know, indota must. I was like, oh, okay. So we're walking. He has like this strange thing like hanging out of his bag, and I'm like, what is that strange thing? What's happening? He's like, no, it's for my guitar. My guitar is giving me problems, so this thing is gonna help me fix it or whatever. And I was like, oh, you play an instrument? And he's like, yeah, I play all the instruments. I was like, why? Is it a hobby, or are you a musician, or are you part of a church? What's going on? Like, you know, trying to keep the convo going. Just, you know. He's like, no, I love music. Music is my passion, and yes, I'm a musician. I sing, and yada 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 yada. And I'm like, oh, you sing? I can sing too. Hashtag, that's my secret talent that a lot of people don't know. I can sing. Well, it's not like ubuhle we ngiqolele type of singing, but it's getting there. Like, if I were to get like a coach, a vocal coach, divai, you know, I'm like, yo, my boy, I can sing. He's like, oh, really? And I've been looking for a female vocalist, me and my band, you know. I'm like, really? Mind you, it's December, hey? It's December. This child was, I think, 2 years, so I had to stay at home, you know. So I was like, nah, man, let me, you know, smuggle, get a hobby nyana on the side. I'm like, oh, you're looking for a female vocalist? I don't mind. I'm free. I don't have a job. Anyway, I'm bored, you know. And he's like, really? Okay, sing for me. I'm like, first of all, I'm shy, so I'll just send you a VN of me singing. Is that fine? And then he's like, how are you gonna perform if you're shy and shit like that? I'm like, obviously I'm gonna get used to it. but for now I am not used to it, so just let me sing for you via VN, you know. And it's like, okay, fine. We're walking. He shows me his house where he stays. I was like, oh, okay. And then he takes me to my house. When we get outside my house, we exchange numbers. Fine. We exchange numbers. I sing for him. He's like, oh, can you write music? I'm like, yeah, I can write music. Like I feel like for me personally, I am more of a writer than a narrator. That's why I don't have a lot of story times on my channel. That's why I put my last story time on private, because it was a mess, you know. I'm more of a narrator, or I'm more of a writer. I love writing. And it's like, oh, can you write? Okay. He sends me a beat. Like, there's guitars, there's piano, there's everything. He's like, I've been meaning to use this beat, but I don't know. Then, you know, because you're trying to impress. First of all, you're trying to get the guap, because apparently they used to go to like jazz festivals and shit like that. I was like, cha, I need this guap. I need to get out the house. I'm tired of staying at home. You know, shit like that. So I wrote the song, but I didn't give it to him yonke, because obviously I just met him for like, I've known him for like 4 days, and I don't trust him because I don't know him. So I sent him like a young chorus and shit like that, and he's like, yo, this is fire, let's meet up, we have to meet up, I see no choice. I'm like, okay. The way he was rushing to make the song, I was just like, okay, I guess. And then we meet up. I think we met up after a week or two. I can't recall properly. We met up. When we meet up, he's like, what do you drink? Oh, he's like, I want you to meet the band. Everyone in the band, we're gonna have drinks, we're gonna have a bride, it's gonna be a vibe, asking me what I drink and shit like that. So I was like, child, give me a panini, give me, you know, got me a panini. We're vibing, you know, just getting to know each other. He's like, go back home, and I'm like, go back home, why? He's like, no, real quick, my uncle is coming to fetch us. Remember, guys, we were still stitties, we didn't know about balls and shit like that. He's like, my uncle is coming, he's like 10 minutes away, can you please, you know. I was just like, you know. And then I went back home. I waited. I think I waited an hour and 30 minutes. Fine. He's like, I'm outside. I come out. There's the malume, him and his brother. I'm like, oh, okay, hi. They made me sit in the front seat with the malume, and I'm just like, you know how if front seat I made him. I'm just like, okay. And then they're like, the uncle is like, guys, can you please cover me, I want to bath real quick. And then we went. The uncle stays, I think, 30-40 minutes away from my house, or less, more or less. We go I say hambe. Sihambe umalume ageze. He takes plus minus an hour to bath. And then they ask me if I'm hungry. I'm like, how? I thought we're going to have a bride. What are you asking me? What are you asking me? They're like, no, asithola ngenyama kwasha kwacima. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a McFeast, McDonald's, I don't know. And then the brother's like, no, McDonald's angeke isinele sonke, let's get KFC. And then I'm like, then why did you ask me? You know, we go to KFC, sithole it drive through igcwele, sithola inside kugcwele. We go to McDonald's kushaya umoya. Okay. When we go to McDonald's, the uncle parks on the side. He doesn't get inside the drive-through. The boys, they get out, they go inside the McDonald's. I am like, ke mofirifiri le nyalong, you know, ke mofirifiri le nyalong straight. Ke re go etsagalang. In my head, ke re go diragalang. What's going on here? There's a lot going on here, and I'm trying to get it, but I can't get it, you know. Masleli, the uncle asks me, am I married? I'm like, no, I'm not married. He's like, I'm just answering his questions. I didn't answer him back. He's like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no. He's like, do you have a child? I'm like, yeah. Auntie, where's the father of the child? I'm like, I don't know. I know very well where the father of the child is, but it's none of his business. So I was like, I don't know. He's like, uya supporta, hey, I'm like, no. It's none of her business, bitch. You know? Like, he was asking me, what grade are you in? Are you studying? Are you working? What do you do for a living? And I'm just like, oh, mind you, my hair wasn't done. My hair wasn't done because the girl that normally does my friend that normally does my hair, she wasn't around. Yeah, so my hair was a mess underneath, and I had like a big ass bucket hat. So I was just planning on washing it or something. So I had like a big ass summer hat, and it was a mess underneath that summer hat. And it's like, what's going on under that summer hat? I'm like, a mess, I guess. It's like, let me see. Hi, Inene, hey. I showed him. Since I'm in the interview, he's like, you don't want me to give you money so you can do your hair. I'm like, I guess if you want to, I guess, but it's not necessary. That's how it's December. Come on, you know. You're so beautiful. You have to be more beautiful. You need to elevate the beauty. I'm like, hey. After a while, he told me, Uguti, he's lonely. He needs someone to sleep with at night. It gets lonely. He doesn't mind paying. I was just like, I lost it. I was like, what videos? My brother. I lost it. I was like, please take me home. I called this fucking shit. I was like, come back to the car. I want to go home. I don't know what you and your uncle are trying to do, but whatever you're trying to do is really fucked up. And I'm please Abby, please I was like, I want to go home. I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. Please, for my sake. And then they were like, no, let's order your McFeast real quick. We're gonna take you home. I was like, angisenandaba ne-McFeast though. I don't care. I don't wanna hear it. I just wanna go home. But first again, the uncle went into the drive-through. He bought the McFeast large meal. Ngingazi ukuthi maybe ubezama ukungithambisa or what. And then when we drove home, we would say, oh no, mind you, they bought me a 24-pack yamabenin, and they were like, no, don't forget your drinks, don't forget your drinks. Nah, kanka McDonald's got tsamaya ka tlogela di drinks tseo ke tla re dirang. What am I gonna do with them? Share kanjalo mean. Even the McFeast, I was just like, let me just take it, cause mangena endlini angifonela, I don't answer the call. He called me like 3-4 times. I didn't answer. In the morning he called me again. I answered, and he's like, he's sorry for his behavior. He doesn't know what his uncle said to me. He's sorry on the behalf of his uncle. And I was just like, dude, please delete my numbers, because I have deleted yours. Peace and love to you, and Merry Christmas. Bruh, imagine. Oh, I felt like an object. I was hurt. I was like, I'm out. December yaga, I spent it at home. Niki sina butata. I had no problems. Angshlushanga umuntu. Wahala for who? Not me, of course. I was just at home. He kept on texting me on WhatsApp, deleted his numbers. I met his brother at Pick n Pay. I think I was going to buy snacks for New Year's Eve, and he tried to talk to me, and I was like, sir, if you talk to me, if you try to speak to me, I'm gonna cause a scene. If you see me again, don't greet me, don't look into my direction, walk the opposite way. Thank you. And just like that, guys, he almost sold me to his uncle, because surely his uncle was like, ngizameli store mfanam, ngizokuzama nge-cold drink, since it's December, ngizokuzama nawe ngizokuzama. Bazamana ngobani? Bazamana ngobani? Who? Not me, surely not me. It can never be me. Who? Me? Yeah, I love my nene, but not like that. And the uncle was older than my mom. So guys, that is the end of the story. I hope it made sense. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. Also, you already know, go through your boyfriend's phone and subscribe on my channel. Go through your mother's phone. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by my birthday, 23 January. I'm growing old. Are you not embarrassed? This is very embarrassing. You're getting old, my girl. Oh, I'm getting old. Fuck. Shit. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. I appreciate the support. Oh my gosh, it's been overwhelming, and guys, it's a lot. Thank you.